What is going on, everybody? I cannot believe it is over. We're going to wait until some people get in here. Go ahead and smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and smash that like button. What's truly monumental about this is if you watch my video 2 hours ago, I told you we were expected for a major move. Now I'll go over what happens next, right? The XRP price might come back down and retrace, but there is a bigger macro perspective that every single of us need to understand, and that is now the floodgates are open. Now they could get very serious about the next moves that they make, and especially the announcements that they can now announce, because Ripple has been working with some big players, and those big players are not going to come out and make announcements, or they don't want Ripple to make announcements of their collaborative efforts or what they have been working on for the past decade or not, okay? But now we finally have that they can make announcements without getting bad media press, right? You know, like for example, if Ripple and JP Morgan made an announcement while the case was going on, the press release that you would get, you know, big bank working with XRP, Ripple, again, unwanted noise. But now we are seeing the XRP price right now, the 1 hour chart. The news broke out hours, I do apologize, not hours ago. The news broke out 21 minutes ago. Okay, so the parties have filed a joint dismissal of the appeals. The case is over. I mean, what a monumental time. XRP's at 322. Let's go over some of the trades. I gave you guys the warning. I gave every single one of you guys the warning. Prepare for what is coming. So let's take a look. We opened these 3 trades. I just opened right now. Sui, Axelar, Ondo, very high, risky. We have the Sol trade, but we have the XRP trade up almost 100% now at $4,000 in profit. But we're going to keep this. In my opinion, now we are going to see major announcements roll out in the next coming weeks. And, you know, Q3, Q4, oh my goodness. I mean, August 7th already. November is around the corner. And November, in my opinion, is going to be a very bullish month. And then December, even more bullish. And here's the thing. I see somebody commenting, source, look at the price compared to the other ones, obviously. But again, I'm not going to come out here and make a video if it wasn't the real deal. But the source is our one and only Mr. James K. Fillon. Okay, SC versus Ripple case breaking. The parties have filed a joint dismissal of the appeals. The case is over. And he's been documenting this journey forever. Okay, I mean, since the inception of this. So XRP right now is trading at $3.22. Absolutely stunner. Now we are just keep going up. Again, remember, you guys ready for the good old famous line? Let's see what Asia's going to do when they wake up. Probably nothing. But again, I'm going to get over to the chat in a moment. But ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? There's 800 people and there's 150 likes. Just please make that thing turn a different color, okay? It's completely free. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because this is just the beginning of the documentation of the biggest wealth transfer in human history, while 99% of the world population is still sleeping. Yeah, this is great news. What's happened is the Ripple versus SEC case is over. If you're just joining us, the Ripple versus SEC case is officially over. It is officially over. Yes, you heard that right. Let's go ahead and make things a little bit more intense, and let's get over to the 1 minute candle. Let's get our palms sweaty, and let's eat mom's spaghetti tonight, folks. Let's take a look. I'm expecting another big candle here. It is supporting very nice. I wonder what is going on behind the scenes. And, you know, I wonder what Brad Garlinghouse is doing right now. Ooh, you know what today is? You know what? Are we going to have a drink today? I don't like drinking, but are we going to have a drink today? Let me know. Absolutely power. Thank you so much for the support and watching. Are we going to have a drink today? If you guys all say yes, I guess we'll do it. But again, nothing crazy, just like one drink or something. But if you guys want to have a drink tonight, not together, do it on your alone time. But just remember that if you guys are sipping, I'll probably sip something a little bit, something small, nothing crazy. But if you guys are joining us, Ripple versus SEC case is officially over. And now we are watching the 1 minute chart for XRP. If we go to the 3 minute chart, nothing but green. So you know what that means. We have the green haze alert on for XRP. That means put on your glasses, put on your ski masks, because it's about to get a lot of green here. I wonder what the best part is? The case is done, and my heart kind of dropped just thinking about this, but I wonder what those maxis are thinking, I really want to know, because listen, the next, now we're going to see the floodgates open. Now things are going to get serious. Now legislation is going to move faster. Now the closed door deals that haven't been announced yet are going to get announced, because they're going to be publicly okay with Ripple and making their announcements. But let's take a look. We're going to go over the trades here. Again, generational bottoms. Can XRP come do a little bit of retracement? They're known for that. But if you watched my episode today, you very well know that this is a structural game for XRP and the growth for XRP. If you understand that, you got nothing to worry about. But the only thing that you should kind of worry about, like I said, and this is the only reason why I say this, because I've been saying this to myself since 2017, and I failed many, many times, and I'm not going to miss out this bull run. And that is to catch a long at these generational bottoms. If you guys saw Crypto, he still has his trade open from 2022. I believe Carl from the Moon still has his Bitcoin trade open from $17,000 per Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm trying to lock in a generational trade here for XRP, because XRP, once it passes $4, $5, $6, listen, folks, this thing is not going to be a volatile asset. It is going to be utilized within the regulated industry, and the last thing they want is a volatility coin that they're going to be using in-house, right? So trust me, it's things. Just trust me. I've told you guys since day one, the inception of the channel, you guys are in good hands. We're going to give you the facts, nothing but the facts, but it's going to take a long time. But it's an educational run here. We all went to university, crypto university. So let's see where things goes. There's over 1,000 people, 386 likes. Can we smash 500 likes? Because XRP is mooning. The faster we get these likes up, in my opinion, I feel like the faster these markets are going to go up. So let's see. Let's see if we could jump to 500. Yes, it is over. If you're just joining us, it is over. I'm not going to be coming out here and hyping things up. Ripple versus SC case, over. Source, James K. Fillon, a very reputable individual in this XRP ecosystem that has been documenting everything within the case within SEC versus Ripple. I don't know how many times I said within at the time, but I'm just trying to have zero dead sound in this video. So XRP is, wow, we are now at 323. We are now at 323. XRP's pumping. What a time to be alive, right? I told you guys in today's video, if you watched it, that we are expecting a major move. I mean, the writing was on the wall. The writing was on the wall. And take advantage of the deposit bonus, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys are interested for 2BIT, the link is in the description down below. If you deposit, we'll bring it over right here. If you deposit $3,000, you get a $600 futures bonus that you could be utilizing and practicing on 2BIT. The link is in the description down below. But like I said, I want a trade that is open for the next year when XRP does the major run up. Let me know if you guys have any trades open. If you guys are in the green, let me know. Yeah, don't blink. 324. I picked my nose and this thing went to 324. I'm not even kidding. I was picking my nose for 2 seconds there. But let's go. We made it. Thank you for your videos. Let's go, Louise. Now, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me? The SEC is trying to shut down my servers. Give me 1 second. This is absolutely insane. I just lost 200 200 viewers because the SEC is trying to shut down my servers. I blinked and I now XRP's at $3.26. Do you think, I think what the problem was, and I think it needs to happen again, I think I need to disconnect one more time so XRP goes to $3.30. But I have no idea what's going on. Again, I got a lot of tabs open right now, and my computer just cannot handle it. It cannot handle it. So let's take a look. Now we have everybody coming back in. Can we get 1,000 likes? That would be epic. Come on, the Ripple versus SC case is over. I know we could get 1,000 likes. If you're joining us, I got to repeat myself. Sorry for the individuals that keep having to hearing this. But yes, the case is over. Ripple versus SEC, coming from a reputable source. The source is not Trust Me Bro this time, but indeed it is the one and only notable James K. Fillon. And now it is at $3.26. My goodness, can somebody slow this thing down? Because James from Idaho is trying to accumulate and he's waiting for the next paycheck. And that is what I've been trying to say when I say people are priced out. The accumulation phase is coming down to an end, hour by hour, day by day. And unfortunately, some people, 10,000 XRP will be a dream, right? So any news from Ripple? No. You think Ripple's going to be tweeting? Ripple, they're injecting, they're snorting, they're drinking, they're blowing O's, and they're having fun. But no, all jokes aside, that's definitely not going on, but they're definitely having fun. 627 likes. Can we please get, in my opinion, if we get 1,000 likes, I think we're hitting $3.30 this stream. Let's do it. Let's do it. $3.30 XRP at 1,000 likes. At 1,000 likes. I'll go over the trades in the meantime. Keep you guys a little entertained. We have our SUI trade up $12. We have our Axlar trade up $30. We have our trade Ondo up $84. But I just opened these. Solana trade open, Ethereum trade open. We took a little bit of profit, but the XRP trade is going absolutely ballistic. We might even take out a town in Israel. It is, I don't even know how far this is going to go, but XRP is mooning. We're at $3, $3.28. We're at 609. It's listening. XRP has ears, folks. Go ahead and smash that like button. It's at 328. If we get 1,000 likes, we hit 330. Come on. 1,000 likes, we hit 330. If we do that, that's insane. I'll give away $100. And what I'll do is I'll come back to this video and I'll go over the live chat. But if we do it, oh my God, folks, go, hit 1,000 likes. You guys are absolutely insane. Go, let's go. Please sign in. Sign into your account and hit 1,000 likes. We're about to hit $3.30. Come on. Do you guys want to see 330 or not? It's literally in your, you guys are, I should end the stream. You guys are absolutely insane. You guys are talking about, oh, let's see a $4 XRP and we can't even get to 1,000 likes to break through $3.30. Absolutely insane. But again, let's see who's selling. Oh, you know who's selling? Oh, I'm going to buy back in when it comes down to $2.50. Let me take the profit. Yeah. Okay, you do that, buddy. You do that. In my opinion, some people do that. That's great. Go for it. But right now, what are you even doing at ground zero? You should only be accumulating. If you want to do any kind of moves, that's where trading comes in, right? So the link is in the description down below. This is 2Bit, and we're also utilizing BitUdex. We have multiple trades open. Let me bring that over. Actually, let's see how our 2Bit trade is going, because that thing is probably exploding right now. Let's take a look. Give me one moment. So right here, take advantage of this. I'll take a screenshot and I'll post it in the corner here. But let's go ahead and take a look at our derivatives trades here on 2Bit. I haven't even checked this out yet, so give me 1 second. Everything is really slow right now, so pardon me. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's make it, no way. Yeah, add Casa. It's fine. We could say, I love you and stuff. That's totally fine here. XRP trade is, listen, I put 100x, but when I say I don't do charting, I watched this whole thing since 2017. I know when these markets are going to make moves, but we have 100x up $2,000, 2,000%. We have our, let's take a look here. XRP's at 3. Oof, that's a big sell. Who sold? Somebody sold, and literally the price moved like 9 cents. So Cobb stream open. That's why the sold. That's insane. That's insane. The XRP trade that we have open right now is up 110%. But let's see how that goes. Wow, where have I been this whole time? Yeah. So if you guys are just joining us, Ripple versus SC case is over. And we are so close to 1,000 likes. James K. Fillon, a reputable individual within the ecosystem, announced it approximately less than 40 minutes ago. The case is done. The case is done. Let's go through my feed on Twitter here. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, it's all XRP, Ripple case, SEC, Ripple, case closed, breaking, SEC up. This is exactly what I was looking for. And boom. I'm telling you, this is about to happen. Okay, this is going to be it's going to be huge. And the sad part is it's going to be bigger than 99% of you guys watching. So prepare for this move. Prepare for this move. I just don't know how the markets are going to react when they, when these big institutions make their announcements about like Ripple and usage of these external third-party blockchain systems. It's going to be a monumental moment. And if you guys watched my video yesterday, I mean, the writing's on the wall. And if you watched my video today, you guys probably had one of the best opportunities. It was $3.04. If you watch my video today, I was telling you guys at $3.04 that there was a monumental move coming. And wow, I actually can't believe it was $3.04. What a huge move. I mean, you can't even make that up. The smart ones will analyze and listen. And I mean that when I say that. Many of you guys actually have done your own due diligence when I make videos like this about trading. Analyzed, review it, listen to it, look at, and that's the way I learned. Okay, so whoever's coming into this ecosystem, like I learned from Carl from the Moon and Crypto. I'll always say that. I'll never hide where I learned my things from. And I learned a lot from them when it came to trading. I literally just not copied, but I followed them for so many years. I knew exactly their textbook plays, right? And right now, my goal this year is to catch along. And listen, XRP right now is recovering really, really, really well. Like really, really well. I'm very, very proud of this. But again, we might still hit a $3.30 XRP if we hit 1,000 likes. We're very close. But let's zoom out. Let's zoom out because I'm over here on the 5-minute chart making a mess. But let me move out to the 4-hour. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, listen. At this point, once the Asians wake up, 355, we got to test this bad boy. Again, wait. Getting in right now on a long is going to be a little bit risky, right? But it's, I think there's a lot of potential right now, given the market state. Everything's XRP Ripple now. Remember, I got to get that folder out and look at all the tweets about how Ripple was going to lose this case, how XRP was a security. I really don't even know how to put this into words because I can't be nice about it. But the people that actually said XRP was a security, you remember that fat piece of crap that wore that shirt that said XRP is a security and he had a smile on his face? That little girthy mutt. But anybody, even if you guys are watching, if I lose some of the viewers, that's fine. But even if you're watching and you are one of those people that thought that XRP was going to lose, that thought Ripple was in the wrong, you're an absolute moron. It's crazy to me, and I could politely say that because it's the truth. It is absolutely the truth. The people that actually thought that Ripple and XRP was going to lose this, or they actually were doing illegal stuff, it's crazy, right? Remember what I say, time will settle everything. And I mean, that's probably our best textbook play that we could be taking everywhere we go. Just don't waste your time and energy. This is a 1-hour candle. XRP moved approximately 24 cents. Let's take a look. It's a trap. Hey, listen, I might take a little bit of profit right now. And listen, if XRP comes back down, let it be. We're educated on the tokenomics of XRP. So regardless of what happens here, whatever. But right now, I'll tell you some. Things are gonna start accelerating really quick, very, very quick. Things are gonna start accelerating, and what I mean by that is announcements, bigger institutions, and wow, sorry. Sometimes I kind of like think, and then I just think about how big this market is gonna get, like going into the next coming months. I can't even imagine it, right? It's like my brain is trying to like process like trillions of dollars coming in and how this market would be and how everybody would react. And like, I literally cannot imagine it because our little brains never witnessed anything like this, right? So none of you guys witnessed, again, it's just like telling people when Bitcoin was at 85 cents that it's going to go to, $100,000. No human could have magically thought about that unless they were visionaries and they understood the tokenomics of Bitcoin, right? It's the same thing for XRP. It is the same textbook play for XRP. So let's take a look. ETFs. Oh yeah, now we have the ETFs. And think about it. The ETFs were being all done and, both tied up together when the case was still going on. Now, when I say, I can't stress this enough, but like things are going to really start accelerating. I think I'm going to take a little bit of a profit here. Let's take a look. Maybe not. Maybe. Should I take profit? Should we take profit from our trade? Again, I want to hold this thing forever. Yes, it is over. It is over. I have 2 other trades open right now. I could take profits from this, but I logically said if there's no objective, I'm going to keep it open. I don't need the money. I want to keep it. I want to keep it open until, like, for example, if this bad boy goes to, let's say, we're going to do limit, last price. Let's say if I could hold this bad boy until $8.24. Here, let's be conservative. Let's just do let's do 565, the good old days, the good old 12-inch subs when they were, no inflation. 565, and let's say I close 50%, no, let's say 100% of my position at $5.65. I'm going to be walking out of here with $30,000, almost 800% in ROI, and the margin currently right now is $3,700. But let's take a look. I'm going to keep this open. Because, like I said, like us going to $4 this year, 100%. Even if I want to, for example, close this when it goes to $4, then I'm going to go ahead and walk out with $12,000. But again, like this is infinite. This is like 10 in my opinion. I want to keep it for longer. But let's see what's happening. XRP is still going out here. Let's take a look. If you guys are joining us, the title is not clickbait. Ripple versus SEC case is officially over. Oh my goodness, why is stuff here? Let's go back to James K. Fillon. Let's see any haters. Wow, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Let's take a look. Let's go back to the price of XRP. Let's go back to the 15-minute chart. Let's see what's going to happen in the short term. These Asians never do anything, though. But let's take a look. This is a very important candle. I'm going to sit here for 15 more minutes, and then we're going to wrap it up. Or I'm going to sit here until this candle closes. So we got 14 minutes. And in my opinion, if we're bullish in the next 15 minutes, we should attempt to breach $3.29 again. And tonight, yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look. I got to charge my my computer here. Give me one moment. Let me grab the charger. But let's take a look. If this is real, in the next 15 minutes, we are going to know. We are going to know if this is real. This is very important. If you guys watched my video today, congratulations. If you actually took my insight, took it as not hype, and actually listened carefully to what I have been saying over the time and took advantage with a nice little position. We made a video today when XRP was at $3.04, telling you guys that a big move was coming. So congratulations to any of you guys that actually studied or has been studying the trades, because it is probably rewarding you very handsomely right now. So let's take a look. Take advantage of the link for 2bit for the deposit bonus. Link in the description down below. $3,000 bonus. You could have a $3,000 deposit. You get a $600 bonus that you could utilize to practice your trading. Okay, so we got that open over here, but I just want to kind of bring this back. Where was it? Yeah, absolutely remarkable. Right here. Today's video, 2 hours ago, $3.05. Even if you got in at $3.08 with a leverage, even like a 10x, wow, what a monumental move. What an absolutely monster of a move. Let's go. We got 1K likes, and now XRP needs to hold up its end of the deal. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of like not looking too good right now. But we got 15 minutes, so let's see. If here's the thing, 2 bullish scenarios. In the next 15 minutes, if we could remain above here, we're good. That's all I'm going to say. Just to know if this is like real, like there's real participants behind this, real VCs, real traders, real market movers behind this. And again, maybe we'll see a bank just hit the buy. Maybe they'll just start buying now. Like, again, it's only been an hour since this came out. Oh no, link is pumping. I was actually gonna open a trade. I'm absolutely disheartened. I'm so annoyed. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Chainlink. I was looking at Chainlink. It was at $18.61, and I was telling myself, open a trade, and then I had the little devil in my head saying, "Oh, you're gonna lose all your money." But no, all jokes aside, I just forgot to open it up. But why is it not showing up here? There we go. Okay, where's link? I think I'm about to disconnect. My computer is like, it's so loud. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but it's not sounding too good. Oh, where's my trade open here? Where's my trade? For anybody that's joining us right now, the Ripple versus SC case is over. And if you've been in this stream since the inception of the start time, how many times have you guys heard me say that? So I'm going to stick around for the next 10 minutes. We're waiting until this 15-minute candle closes. This, in my opinion, is going to tell me that we are bullish in the short term. Like, I'm talking short term, just like the next 1 hour, just to see where we're going to close off. I want to see us at least peek through $3.30 or just remain right here. Put your hands up and just remain right here. Just if XRP could just chill around here, we are good. Wait, who's hating out here? Listen, whoever is leaving any kind of hate comment, like, they're completely miserable individuals. So it doesn't even matter at this point. So it's good for them. They're rallied up, rowdied up, or whatever the word. They're leaving those comments. So it is what it is. Take a look at link. Give me 1 second. Why you gotta rub it in my face like that, saying take a look at? I honestly don't even want. If it's like over $19, I am going to not be a happy camper. It's not. It's at 18.30. Let's take a look. Bullish on the 15-minute. We might see another potential peak. I'm going to take a gamble on this. Just because we're going to see left, right, and center. You're going to see these bad boys start jumping. But again, this is going to be a really short, quick trade. I'm not trying to top blast, but I'm also not trying to miss out Because once you get a move like this, it's not potentially, majority of the times it is followed up with another big move, especially when there's a catalyst in the market. And today's Thursday, Friday, there's still a working business day. And the fact that Ripple came out with their announcement today about, buying Rail and then the Ripple versus SC case. Also keep in mind, like, Ripple knows when this case is already done. So Ripple probably knew a couple days ago. But they just made the official announcement today from Washington. So let's take a look. Swift. XRP is not looking good right now. We got to hold it, but it's really fighting, as you guys could see, right? It's really trying to hold this level. Let's take a look at the 5-minute. Absolutely insane. $10 this month would be insane, but again, I'm surprised it didn't move a lot faster than this. But there is still another catalyst. Hello, Australia. I don't know if does the screen look laggy on my end? It's all blurry. Like, it shows me that you guys see my screen as all blurry. Yes, the case is over, Matt. The case is over. It's officially over. The source is not Trust Me Bro. It is a legitimate source by James K. Fillon. Thanks, Jason. Much love. The case is over. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I could believe it. It was bound to happen, It was bound to happen. Okay, screen is good. Okay, sounds good. It's a court filing dog, actually. It's over. Big Booty Judy, what are you trying to say? It's a court filing doc, actually. Are you trying to say it's not over? I'm buying like crazy. Just got my Canadian pesos. Canadian pesos. Oh, that's why the price is going up. Perfect. Are we going to wait for a pullback? I don't know. I think this was the pullback right here. An 8-cent move. Think about it. Look at that. From 329 to 321. That's an 8-cent move in a matter of 5 minutes. In a matter of 5 minutes, folks. And I think we're going to see another attempt at $3.30. Let's see. Oi. Let's go. 5-year staking and waiting. Patience will pay off. Absolutely. Okay, what's going on with Chainlink? Ay, caramba. Fuck. Okay, this is nothing crazy. I'm not going to use a lot of margin. I'm trying to do just like I'm going into this one. I think I'm going to lose it all, but I just want to try to catch it if it does pump. 283 margin, 45 leverage. I'm going to go in with market. That is open. We're up 54 cents. So let's see. I'll keep you guys updated on that trade. Let's take a look back. Oh, XRP is going again. It is going again. Isn't it crazy? And I know many of you guys have watched my trade on my my lives when I do trading. Every time we say we got to do this, we got to do that, it always happens. It's because it's a level of experience that just money can't really buy. I'm being serious. You got to be watching the market. You have to be in this market for a very long time to really understand how these markets move. And come on, we got this rally is saying 330. I'm coming for you. So let's see. Whoa, what's happening with XLM? What's happening with XLM? Let's go back over here. The link trade that we just opened, it is currently up 2%, but let's take a look at XLM. Whenever somebody comments, whoa, and then another coin, you guys get me hyped up. XLM, up 9%, 41. Okay, it's cool, but it's not like wow, but it's good. It's good. It's very good. Remember all the shade I got years ago when I said XRP is way better than XLM in terms of everything? and at the same time, XRP and XLM were like the same price. And I said it makes no sense to buy both of them. But if you want, go for it. But my view since day one was they're both going to perform well, but I would not hold both of them. Let's go back to XRP. Yep. Wow, I can't believe it. Come on, baby. Don't embarrass me in front of all my good old folks. Let's go. Yeah, so this is 2bit and BitUnex. Take advantage of the deposit bonus for 2bit. If you deposit $3,000, you get a $600 futures bonus. The Chainlink trade is up 4%. I'll keep this open. It's do or die for this one for me, but I think the market is going to follow with this news. So let's just see. Like I said, I'm going to wrap this up in the next coming minutes. But if you want to, go with like a little bit of a number in your head of what we should be looking out for is XRP holding 324. And just holding that, anything over that, I'm bullish. Okay, I'm bullish. ETF approvals, let's go. Thank you so much, Sterga, for the $6.99. Let's go. Maybe I'll get myself a nice little strawberry blast with that. Let's take, I don't know if you meant to say there's ETF approvals now for XRP that was just announced, maybe. But I'm going to go check Twitter quickly here. I have a headache. I got to drink some water. I've been talking nonstop. Come on, XRP. We got 3 minutes. I'm going to start wrapping up this stream. Appreciate every single one of you guys that joined. We are about to see a major move. You heard me say that in today's video when XRP was at $3.05 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, we gave you the warning. It looked so bullish, right? When you look at the 4-hour candle, when you have those buys, right, those hammerheads, upward pressure, that's bullish. That's saying I'm going to try to break out. And it broke out with the news. It broke out with, again, let's see. I kind of want to just kind of stay on the stream until we go to $3.30 because I know it's going to do it. And I don't want to be, watching it by myself. But let's see. Much love, Paul. Much love. Sending love back. Sending gay love back. Let's see. Come on. Give me that 330. Give me that 330. Yes, it's really over, DJ. It is really over. It is really over. I mean, if you want us to get sued again, go for it. Now it's like we don't really have something to get excited about, eh? Come on. I don't like that last candle on the 5-minute, but I do actually. That's kind of sexy. Sorry. Honestly, when I do my trades, I like talk to myself a lot, so. Yeah. If you guys aren't in that SLT Telegram chat, folks, join. I gotta put the link in the description. It's not there at the moment, so give me a moment. I gotta find it. XRP Ledger memes, folks. Don't sleep on them. Do not sleep on them. Yeah, we're gonna see 330 tonight. If we don't, I'm so sorry, but I would be shocked. I would be shocked. Just because this already liquidated whatever the heck they want to liquidate. This 9-cent dramatic pullback, all the people that came in with high leverage, and trust me, there's a lot that do stupid stuff. One, including me, one of them. But again, everybody has to have their risk diversified. So let's take a look. Ondo trade is up. We opened this again when the live was open. Just moments before the live opened. It was up like $2. Where is that Ethereum trade? How's Ethereum doing? Ethereum, keep an eye out for Ethereum, folks. Okay, let me tell you one thing right now. The market indicator and what I'm kind of going based off of right now is Ethereum. Right now, Ethereum is coiling up to pierce through $4,000. Do whatever you want to do with that information. But once Ethereum, like, listen, Ethereum is going to try to do this 4,000 one more time. And I'm very eager to see how that plays out. Oh, yeah. No freaking way this thing is going to not break out. Okay, and I'm going to tell you my reasons why, and then you let me know if I'm right or wrong. This is the 1 daily chart. Okay, this chart is the 1 daily. Over here, there wasn't enough. What the hell is this magic wand? I don't want this thing. Where's my pencil? There we go. Like right here, not enough volume, not enough, buying pressure. But over here, it's coming in girthy to pierce through 4. I see it. There's no way this thing came all the way this far with that much volume and it's not going to attempt $4,000. Okay? Proceed with caution. But in my opinion, even when we go to the weekly, let's go to the weekly. Let's zoom out. Let's get the macro. Another attempt. Man, if this fails, that would be shocking. But it's going to try. It's going to try. It is going to try, in my opinion. So let's take a look. Over here, it didn't hold up good. This what? December 2024. We're August 7th. The last time Ethereum hung around these levels was December of last year. Wow, folks. And now it is back in this spot, chopping it up. And let's see if they close it. Let's say if they burst through it. So like I said, it's big. And in my opinion, if it pierces through, it's going to pierce through with a lot of volume. So let's see. Let's see it. Yes, the case is over, Brandon Doblin. The case is over. Excuse me. What's going on with XRP? It's been no one said anything yet. Let's see. 327. 327. Wait, what is this? Is this XRP? Why does it look like this? Oh, this is the 1 weekly. Okay, I want my perfect back. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes. That sounded so wrong. No, we have to go through 330 hard. Let's go back to the 15. Why am I only seeing green candles? Where's the one that I just had red? It's only printing. There we go. The 5-minute chart. Okay, folks, we're going to wrap this up. I apologize. Yes, Black Hawk 99. We talked about that in today's episode. We also gave you guys a warning of a $3.05 XRP potential bomb coming through. And boom. You can make this up. Time stamped and all. Nicely wrapped up for you. Oh, let's go check our XRP, our 2-bit Chainlink trade. The Chainlink trade is up $10. So we'll keep an eye on that. Just opened up. Okay. Come on, XRP, please. I'm gonna wait. No, I'm not gonna wait. I don't like these candles. They're undecisive. So it's gonna see a big move, down or up. These are undecisive candles. I don't like that. It will drop to $3. We have Spear Roman in the house leaving irrelevant comments saying it's going to drop to $3 tomorrow. So let's take a look. How would that play out? Am I saying he's wrong? No. Do I see it happening? I would be shocked. Has XRP done that in the past? Yes, but this time it's actually different. Okay, this time it's actually different. And we are going to see major announcements come down the line. Okay, so let's take a look. So if it comes down to $3 tomorrow he says $3 tomorrow would be right here. So right where we started earlier today. The macro says no. And definitely the market sentiment says no, especially when Trump signed the executive order of the 401ks, $9 trillion to get passed through, right? So, I mean, I hope this thing just blasts through. And listen, even if it does go to $3, so what? That's why I always call them irrelevant commenters and thoughts, because who cares? Who cares? Unless you're trading, obviously, but you're not giving us tips here. But anyways, let's go back to the chart. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. Like I said, $3.30. I want to see it happen on the stream. I don't want to end it because I know it's going to happen and I don't want to see it myself. So let's see. Let's take a look. Let's see. Oh no, it's going to drop $3 tomorrow, only up 530%. Yeah, absolutely. Come on, baby. Come on. Remember those undecisive candles? So the next 3 minutes, I want this candle to close exactly where it is today. Like, not where it's today, but where it's at, like right now. Okay? If it wants to come around here, sure. But no less. No less. I don't want to see this thing come any more lower than that. Any more lower than that. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'll wait 5 minutes. Everybody get your slingshots out. Just like Bart Simpson. We have 1,200 likes. Absolutely amazing. The Ripple versus SC case is over. Let's go take a look at Chainlink. Chainlink, the trade that we opened up live, is up 12% right now, up currently $34. Take profits if needed. But take advantage of the deposit bonus. If you deposit $1,000, you get a $200 deposit bonus for 2-bit. And if you deposit $3,000, you get a $600 deposit bonus that you could be utilizing for your trades and testing it out. And XRP right now is going to attempt to do another move. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let me put the XRP trade open here, because we do have that trade as well on 2-bit. If you guys are just joining us, yes, Ripple versus SC case is over. We are trying to catch generational bottoms that we may never have to close for another year, okay? XRP is about to see a slingshot moment, and it's going to see another, well, it's not going to see this moment, like $2.50, under $3. Once XRP blasts through $4 and upwards, it's going to gradually just start going up. And then once utility comes on chain, it's only going to get higher. So the link is in the description down below for 2-bit and BitUnex. I use both. Take advantage of both their deposit bonuses. You cannot go wrong. Come on, XRP. We are going to end this as soon as we blast off $3.30, okay? As soon as we blast off $3.30, we are going to end this off. Let's take a look. Give me 1 second. Oh, I apologize for the dead air there. I hate that. I do not like leaving dead air. But give me 1 second. Yes, there we go. Come on, XRP. $3.30. $3.30. Give it to us. Give it to us. Please. There we go. That's much better. Now that's more friendly. But come on, $3.30 so we could all celebrate. 330 on live. Come on. Give me. So the new 5-minute candle started here. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, we're going to hit 330. Absolutely. Maximum 30 minutes. Maximum. But I don't think it'll take longer than that. So, folks, we're going to start wrapping this up very shortly. So I appreciate every single one of you guys that joined us today, that, celebrated this monumental time together. Thank you for spending your last hour with me. But let's see. Let's see how this goes. Where is my... Come on, XRP. Come on. Just hit 330. I'm out. Hit 330 and I'm out. Hit 330 and we are out. The Ripple versus SEC case is over. The next catalyst is going to blow your mind, folks. It is going to do wonders. All right. Peace out, hippie. Peace out. Have a great one. Absolutely crush it. My short got liquidated. Why would you short? Did you actually short? Why would you ever short a market at these times? That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I don't think my thing is showing. That's crazy. I don't. Why is it not showing? I'm trying to pop up a picture here, but it's not showing. Solana trade is up. Ondo trade up. We opened on live, up 50%. Sui trade up 5%. Axelar, we opened this. Me and Axelar. Oh my, I hate this thing. This thing made me lots of money and lost me lots of money. But you remember that monumental move for Axelar? That was so insane. Okay, this is back up 110%. And we're about to see $3.30. Come on. Come on. How's our chain link doing? Excellent. Okay, folks. I'm going to wrap this up. Again, I don't know how many times I said this, but I just want to see this thing hit 330 because like I know it's going to do it, and I want to see how it does when it breaks it, because it's going to come in with large volume. Like I don't want it to dip below 3. It'll probably dip a little bit more below 330 after it goes up, but let's see. Let's see how this plays out. From the nose we found the signal. Brad knew just what to do. Pump XRP to the moon. It's so funny, that you have billionaires and multi-trillion-dollar companies that legitimately pump Bitcoin, and then people don't understand that utility is going to drive the value for XRP. It's not going to take, speculators to pump it. We already pumped XRP, right? We already did what we had to do. Retail capped the markets at like $2 trillion probably. And then the VCs, institutions, the monopoly players came in, got us to 3 trillion, 3.5 trillion. But like institution, like retail, that's pretty cool if you think about it, right? Like the first $1 trillion was probably all just like retail accumulating. Think about that, right? So remember what we always say, first time in human history where humans had the opportunity to get into an asset class before institutions did at ground zero, because it's numbers, right? You start at zero and then you start growing. 0, 10 million, 20 million. Like when I was in this ecosystem, the lowest I saw it was at $81 billion. $81 billion is when I was buying at these prices. The whole ecosystem was at 81 billion. And now Tether alone is like 141 billion. So witnessed a lot of bad things and good things. I can't believe I was a part of BitConnect, but not a lot of money, probably like $300. But that was even BitConnect coin was like $500, $600 at peaks. It was crazy times. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope everybody has a wonderful Thursday evening. I'm going to clock out. But remember these 2 levels that I just drew with my ruler, right? Again, I don't do TA. I've been in this market long enough to know when I enter a trade and when I kind of leave a trade. So TA is cool. It works. I'm not against it, but everybody trades differently. So if we could maintain here, like, or it might just cap right here. Let's see. XRP might try to come out here again a little bit. If it doesn't come with enough momentum, it's going to come back down. But let's see. It's still very early, guys. The Ripple versus SC case is over, and it was announced, give or take, less than an hour and 30 minutes ago. Legitimately, this Ripple case is just new, an hour and 30 minutes ago. So I hope everybody enjoyed this live episode. Monumental, literally history, and history. Today was history. So everybody was a part of history today. So I appreciate every single one of you guys, and we're going to wrap